Yeah, I know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
Yep. Welcome to this brand new episode of Another City Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my guy Dev's not here, so my guy Drew is filling in.
What's up, everybody?
And for y'all who don't know, this is our season finale. This is a cutoff. After this episode, we'll be on a little hiatus, and we'll be back with season 3 of the ASO podcast. But like last week's episode, we started off with some sad news. Last week's episode, we started off with the news of Fat Man Scoop's passing, and how they say it when it comes to famous people, death come in threes. Now, this new episode, unfortunately, Rich Homie Quan had passed away. Condolences to his loved ones, and his family, and everyone close to him. But he had his little moment in hip hop. That he had that his little when he was that Rich Gang. That little era. He had his moment.
The whole like I said like the 20, I'd say like 2014 on, we got that Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan. That shit was a movie. That was got a whole bunch of hits out of that. Lifestyle type of way.
Yeah,
Like
Rich Homie Quan had his few hits. He had his hits.
He has hits. A staple at Atlanta. Rich Homie.
It's just very unfortunate. They haven't really said what his cause of death was, but they said he was found unconscious. Apparently, there's also some talk about it now. Is apparently trying to say it now. His brother found him.
Oh, his brother found. I thought it was his girlfriend that found him.
No. What they're saying is now that his brother found him, but he put him on the couch. So I think that's what they're saying now. Like I guess his brother didn't know there was something wrong. He just thought he passed out. They put him on the couch, and then after that, that's when the girlfriend found him. That's when his girl found him, and then that's when.
Yeah.
But it's still relatively new, so the details is still gonna be, the stories and details is definitely gonna change. But
sad, unfortunate.
It's just very unfortunate. He was what, 30, 34 years old?
34. I'm 33.
I was about to say, yeah. He was only a year older than me. I'm 33.
Yo, life goes by fast, man. I swear.
But
you gotta
well, may he rest in peace. And again, condolences to his loved ones and everyone that was close to him. It's just a very sad, unfortunate situation. Spencer. More sad news. Another hit to our childhood. We are getting older, and one would love to live the half the life. James Earl Jones lived. He lived a full life. He's entertained us all since we was all little kids. Played some amazing roles.
Tell me you never seen Lion King or Star Wars before.
But shout out to James Earl Jones. Condolences to all his loved ones, his family, everything. But yeah, our childhood, man. That's another one for the childhood.
Field of Dreams. I know I've seen that.
But 93. He lived to be 93.
Nah, that's a full life though. It's a full life you lived. entertainment
Just, you
talk.
know, like they say, death come in threes. That's three celebrities within the past week and a half.
Shoot, I don't like to think about that, man. That shit,
It's just very, very unfortunate, but no.
that's just too scary, man. Especially with Rich Homie. Just like
Yeah,
you said.
because I feel like, not to compare, but even though they both feel sudden, but the fact that Rich Homie was 34 years old was like, damn, that's not something, people die of all ages. There's no really limit to what age you are when your time is your time to go. But it's like Rich Homie still has some life to live.
Some life to live, yeah, full life to live, man.
Mm-hmm.
That 34 is like 34 young, bro. Like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in
But
peace.
rest in peace to you both. May they both rest in peace. Let's get into some. I wouldn't say controversial news, but this news has had everybody in a frenzy. Kendrick has been selected. He has been tapped to perform to headline
Let's
Super Bowl
go, Kenny.
59 in New Orleans.
Kung Fu Kenny. Let's go. Nah, that's gonna be a live Super Bowl. It's gonna be that's entertaining. Nah, if you see
You made the bet on the OSA that he would not perform Not Like Us.
he
I
can't,
think off the strength of Not Like Us is what helped him get selected for
nah,
the Super Bowl. I think this recent battle with Drake helped lean
it
it.
definitely,
I
it
don't think
definitely,
I'm saying I don't think it was
definitely,
they was maybe they was interested, but I think with this battle with Drake definitely like this battle with Drake was like, oh yeah.
yeah, it's something like as big as the Super Bowl, right? You know about who's performing like I think like a year out. Like you don't just normally get the call from like before Super Bowl happens. Like
You
to
know, it's
get
crazy. I feel like this is the earliest they announced the Super
no,
Bowl headline. Yes,
no, Rihanna was the beginning of the season. Rihanna
when
was
they,
the beginning of the
I
season.
feel like they. Let's. I think Rihanna got announced in like November. We
Nah,
can
it
go
was the
back.
beginning of the season. I'm dead ass certain it was.
No, no, I could be wrong. We're gonna fact check it.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Like you gotta know that you're going on the Super Bowl. Like I think he was tapped for the Super Bowl before all the beef shit. Like to be honest with you, and Not Like Us is not the reason why I
All
really feel
right,
like
Rihanna was announced September 25th.
okay in the beginning of the
So,
season. Like
in the time state, Kendrick is almost 3 weeks ahead of that. The announcement of
no
Kendrick is
2 weeks,
almost three
bro.
weeks.
2 weeks, man. Nigga,
It's
puppy.
almost three.
2 weeks.
What's today's date? Kendrick was announced on the 8th. That's 17 days. That's a 17-day difference. 17
Okay,
days. All right,
two
now
weeks.
let's go to Usher. Let's see when Usher was announced.
Uh-huh.
You know what's crazy?
Well,
September 25th for Usher and Rihanna.
they want okay.
Let's go to Dr. Dre. Let's see. Let's see. Let's
Let's
see if the
go
streak
there. Let's go.
continues. Let's go.
Let's prove your point.
Let's
Let's
go to
prove your
Dr.
point, Donnie.
Dre.
What does
No,
this mean?
I feel like the Dr. Dre one might have been later, but I could be wrong. Yo, if this is the 25th, that's crazy. I need to see when it was announced.
Mm-hmm.
When was that?
Yo, but I say for the strength of this, like you is Not Like Us. It's definitely Not Like Us, popping song in the world. But the subject matter of Not Like Us, that's why I
No,
feel
I
like
agree. Certain words can't be said on TV, but unfortunately for Drake, there's definitely still quotables that could be cleaned up to be performed at the Super Bowl.
you can't clean up a song like Not Like Us. You can't really clean up like the first two verses. You're calling somebody a pedophile, bro. Like let's be honest though. Like they're not gonna they're not gonna
September
let
30th, Drew.
huh?
September 30th. It was announced, Dr. Dre.
Okay. What does this mean, John? What does
That means off
what
the
does
strength of the songs you don't think it's gonna be played. How oh they was like, nah, he had the song of the year. We need that.
the song of the year is song of the summer? It's song of the summer, John. It ain't the song of the
It's the
year.
song of the year, bro, by
It
far.
ain't song
And it's a
of the
diss
year.
record.
Yo,
It's a song of the year, bro.
I know it's the song is the song. I'm not going. The song is high as fish grease. I'm not taking away from the song, but I'm saying Kendrick got a. You act like Kendrick got that only number one. Like Kendrick got a long list of
No.
hits before
See,
Not
but
Like Us.
no. All right, now that gets into the pushback of Kendrick being selected. The pushback is Wheezy should have been the rapper's choice to headline because it's in New Orleans. That
The only thing, because it's in New Orleans, is
yeah,
like
it makes sense. Like I said, the fact that
I
they had
mean,
the
it
Dr. Dre
makes.
one helps his argument. They had the Dr. Dre one.
I mean, the only thing that really helps that because he said it was an open interview where he said like where they said like Super Bowl New Orleans, would you like to perform? And he said like I'm like totally down with it. You know, I'm New Orleans out. But if it wasn't for that interview, you think people would like really be like up in arms like Weezy ain't performing at Super Bowl
Nah,
like
I still think people would have been up in arms because it's still you picked a rap act. You picked another rapper. Yeah, when people have again, you picked another rapper when people have Wayne such ranked high. Wayne is some people's goats and to their
Yeah, I
mind.
know, but most people don't perform in their home cities. Like you act like that hasn't happened before.
How many rappers have this is Kendrick is technically the first rapper headlining because Dr. Dre is not really a rapper. He rap, but Dr.
I hope.
Yeah, but he was the headline. It was the Dr. Dre set. So technically, Kendrick is the first rapper to headline the Super Bowl in New
It
Orleans.
was mad rappers that headline. I
No,
mean,
who?
no, well, I shouldn't say that. No. But
Kendrick? Yeah, that's part of the promotion. Kendrick is the first rapper to. They're not counting Dr. Dre. All the rappers that performed with Dr. Dre, there was a part of it, but it was Dr. Dre.
it was not it was they were all it was co-headline by them. Like it would like they really said the lineup. Like they said before the only add-ons was like 50 Cent. But they said who was going to headline that show. They said Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick, and Eminem.
I told you.
It was co-headline.
Yeah,
It
but
ain't like it was Dr. Dre,
they
just Dr. Dre
no,
on that on that
they
same.
promoted them, but
They promoted them together.
yeah, but it was Dr. Dre and it was Dr. Dre and the people he helped with their careers.
Yeah, no,
It was Dr. Dre set.
that's the only thing. Dr. Dre had it sprinkled because he produced records for that whole set. So it was Dr. Dre sprinkled on everything.
All
But it
right,
was
so
co-headline.
see how they trying to play with the words. They say Kendrick Lamar to make history as the first solo rapper to headline Super Bowl. Kendrick sets to
I
become
agree
the
with you.
first rapper to solo headline.
I agree with you, but just like I
Exactly.
said, just because New
First
Orleans,
rapper to solo headline. No other people.
okay, okay, I agree with you, but still, just because it's in New Orleans,
Now,
We're
I'll
mad
give you
at
another
Lil
question.
Wayne ain't performing like
Do you think Wayne has a strong enough catalog
he
that
does.
he can headline the Super Bowl?
He has a catalog that headline. To be honest though,
To headline the Super Bowl, do you think he has a strong enough catalog to headline the Super Bowl?
I'm 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 saying the reasons why I'm saying it like this because you gotta have remember is the facts of is basically the reasons why I'm saying Kendrick is not playing Knock Like Us because of the lyrics in the song. Most of Lil Wayne's catalog ain't Super Bowl halftime show friendly.
Okay. So you don't think he can't perform clean versions of these records?
Clean versions, but there's a difference between like clean versions, just like no cussing, but like the subject matter is the subject matter of your songs, bro. You don't have a remember Super Bowl like no other. It's like it's mad advertised. They
Very
want you to
strict and
clean cut
censored.
that shit.
They're very strict. It's very strict and very sensitive.
Yeah. They want you to clean cut your
So,
shit.
but,
So
but yeah. So basically, by Super Bowl standards, you don't think Wayne has the catalog to perform because he doesn't have the crowd friendly, Super Bowl friendly records.
exactly. Exactly. Do you think different, John?
Um, I think so. In terms of if we're talking in terms of that, I guess they looking at Kendrick as the safer artist.
I'm kind of saying I'm kind of if I honestly this is the first time me thinking about that, but I'm kind of yeah.
But like I said, all these rappers have clean versions of their song. They can really clean it up and perform some of their biggest records, and they could clean it up to the point where the content is not going to be too detrimental to the viewership of everyone that's watching the Super Bowl.
And it's all with a grain of salt because a Lil Wayne show would be great. Like we will appreciate a Lil Wayne show like most of America would, but I'm just thinking the Super Bowl as a corporate business type shit like that.
I want to say,
A corporate entity is what you get with the Super Bowl. Maybe I'm wrong. It's kind of like it's like and I ain't. But I'm just not all mad that Lil Wayne ain't performing. Like it's sad that you not. It's your home city, but it's your hometown. But look at this. We got a if it's not Lil Wayne, we got another great artist that's performing. Like it ain't like get this like are you mad that are you kind of let down that I'm gonna ask you that same question. Are you a little let down that Lil Wayne performed?
am I let down?
Yeah, are you?
Not necessarily. I just feel like I just had once. I feel like once the Kendrick choice was made, I just see how that went because way back when the person who makes the decisions for these artists had issues. Apparently, he's had his issues. They've had lyrical jabs at each other over the years.
Man,
Apparently, behind the scenes, they squashed it or whatnot. But
man, that's also rapper shit. You're talking about with Lil Wayne and Jay. I know that's also rapper shit. Like it's like basically Wayne is like is you jabbing at it like who's the best? That's rapper shit. Like
you're in
I'm
Jay
better than
Z.
you.
Jay Z is not squash they shit, right?
I
Right.
mean, squash it like it wasn't that big
But
of a deal.
apparently, they squashed it. But apparently, it was like a point in time. Every time Nas dropped something new, Jay dropped on the same exact time.
Jay and Lil Wayne ain't the same as Jay and Nas.
You said what?
Jay and Lil Wayne ain't the same as Jay and Nas. I think it wasn't the same beef. Like Nas and Jay at one point like kind of hated each other. Like, but when you take Lil Wayne and Jay, it was just more of a competitive shit. It was more competitiveness. Like, I think I'm better than you at this skill that we both do. I just think I'm
Remember,
better than you.
you remember
That's
when Ho
all.
said,
Like,
"Y'all even got my lady money"?
huh?
Remember when Ho said that? I forgot what's that? What's that? Watch the Throne? When he said, "Yeah, y'all," he was responding to Birdman and Weezy. He's like, "Y'all don't even got my lady money."
Yeah, nigga, like I'm talking my shit. It's like I'm talking my shit, bro. It's not beef. It's that I'm better than y'all niggas. Like that's just competition. There's competition at the end of the day. That's like at the end of time. That's sports. That's sports at the end of the day. We're talking our shit like I'm better than you. That's literally what it is. Who's better? That's not a real beef. That's not a beef to me. That's not.
That's two instances. What about him not wanting 50 to perform at the halftime show? That Eminem had to tell him, if he not performing, I'm not performing.
I mean, that's riding for your man. It's like fuck. That's riding for your man. It's like
Yeah,
I didn't even realize that was a thing. Like honestly,
bro, Nori brought it up on when Snoop was on the Drink Champs. I'm just saying. Obviously, there's a
that's
common
riding for your man.
denominator
But
in
what
all
that
these
got to do?
situations.
But what that got to do with Lil Wayne though?
I just gave you like a little backstory. Maybe that's why some behind the scenes pettiness. It's
Like,
But again, you made the case for him not being picked because you said he doesn't have enough Super Bowl friendly content or record catalog. So you making the case that they made the right decision, Kendrick.
I'm basically making a point that just because it's in New Orleans that Lil Wayne don't have to perform. Like you can pick an artist
No,
like they did, which is Kendrick.
I said, well,
Kendrick is a world-renowned artist right now.
no, yeah, he's one of these.
Let's just say I'm not if let me see if they pick like a lesser known artist that all right, Lil Wayne will be, but because it's Kendrick, like I'm not that upset that Lil Wayne ain't performing. Just because
But
it's
like I said, it's hard to make a case against it when you let Dr. Dre perform for Cali. You let Dr. Dre perform in Cali. Obviously, Dr. Dre helped produce Snoop, one of the
Mhm.
most biggest rappers ever. Snoop is known around the world.
Yes.
He, he's helped M's worldwide, one of the biggest rappers. He's helped 50. So that Dr. Dre has been involved in some big. You said he had a hand also with Kendrick as well. So
That's basically what it was a cold
but
that whole performance. I still it was cold headline. It's just the fact that it was Dr. Dre and Dr. Dre. They made it a thing. It was Dr. Dre based because Dr. Dre produced all these artists. But it was a
but okay.
co-launch
But
headline show.
look, in that same token, I'm not comparing, but Weezy's helped produce a Drake and a Nicki Minaj, two of the biggest artists of the current generation.
But also, but Buzzword not cool out because you think so. I'm not mad at that.
I'm just saying it's hard to argue against it when you gave another region their opportunity to show out, and now it's in this region. The
I'm
one person synonymous with this region
yes, and
didn't
as
get it. You know what I'm trying to say?
and
I just feel like that's That's the only case they need. Is like you said earlier, they don't have to do it by region or whatnot.
No, they
But
don't.
but we already see they did that. So now that it's been done before,
Just because it's been done before, they did that
what
to
do
Nick
you?
Kelly. So what? So
So
what, John?
now,
It doesn't matter.
sorry, that to me, Kendrick may be much hotter than Weezy is right now, 2024. Kendrick, top of the game. Weezy is not what he once was, but again, when
Super
in
Bowl is for
2022 was Dr. Dre was he one? But Dr. Dre was way. Like, come on now. Like I
Super
said,
Bowl is
it's
so
hard.
good for
It's hard to make the case when the one region got theirs, and this region, the one person synonymous with this region doesn't get it. If that Super Bowl don't happen, I don't think is a as much of an issue.
It's not as much as if you now if that Super Bowl. I look at that Super Bowl as it's not the same coming into this Super Bowl. Like it doesn't have to be the same. Like
But don't worry, I'll be paying attention and I'll be watching Kendrick perform. Not like us,
it's
just
not.
like
He's not.
damn, this guy Kendrick on the
He's
shit.
not
At this
bigger than
point,
anything.
our
It's like
Kendrick might be on one of the greatest runs in hip hop history. He's gonna
he might. He might.
the battle with Dre.
Some of
He's getting the
Kendrick.
Super Bowl, and I promise you, there's gonna be an album out. The album's gonna
I
be
agree.
an album. This might
I
be
agree.
you might
Album
be
has
looking
to
at the
come.
greatest run in hip hop history.
Hip hop history. That is like it's like when
Might
you
be,
put it like as it's like when you put hyperbole on it like that. Like he just want to beef, bro. Like he just want to beef.
he beat no. Listen, he beat the top. He took the top guy down. It's not like not say mediocre, like not like a
So Nas,
rapper
so
that's not.
people thought Nas after Jay. Jay was the top of what Jay was top of the rap game when he did it.
But not but Nas kind of after Nas beat Jay, Nas kind of fell back after he won. And then what happens? Hove ends up signing Nas. So it's like
Hold on, hold this side, Nas.
what you did
When was that?
when Hove was running Def Jam.
I Nas was signed to Def Jam way before Hope got there. Nas was signed to Def Jam before Hope was president. Come on, Johnny, stop it, Five. Stop it, Five. He was a Def Jam artist before Hope was president. Like that Sonny did not take part under Jay-Z's regime. Like Nas was already there. Come on, John. Stop that.
Jay-Z signed Nas January 23rd, 2006 to a 2-album deal. And for his first 2 albums on Def Jam, he gave Nas a $3 million budget. Jay-Z signed Nas, bro. Jay-Z was running the shit and he signed him.
All right. What else?
Uh,
Okay, all right, Johnny, you got me on that point. You got me there, John. I hate to prove I was wrong, but I was wrong on that one.
bro, that was a whole big. That was a thing. People to this day, people think that shit was 18 years ago. Holy,
Yeah, that was 18 years ago. That's why I didn't remember. That's why I didn't remember.
yo, time flies.
Hell yeah.
But like I said, Kendrick might be. I know a lot of people's gonna dislike it. There's a lot of Drake fans in the world, but if he drops a classic album at the end of this, and then goes on like a mega tour, because usually that's what people who perform in the Super Bowl usually do. They go on tour after because the Super Bowl brings up so much attention to them. You might be looking at.
I mean, Kendrick puts on a good show. Like all of his tours is
Huh? The Not Like Us tour after he performs at the Super Bowl.
You guys are
Yo, I'm telling you, bro.
everything is not circled on not like us, bro. Like, come on,
Bro, I'm
bro.
telling you, that shit played a big role in him getting that shit. If you
No,
don't want to believe it or
it did
not.
not. Like, let me say, like, you I say my first point. I think people who they knew Kendrick was performing before the beef happened. Before it happened.
I don't think so. I
Yes.
I don't think so.
I think as a big thing as you putting up as a performance of the Super Bowl, you do not announce it. Obviously, everything is hush hush, but you know what's happening. If you're behind the scenes, you know
What
what's
I
happening.
agree is it didn't happen overnight, but I still don't think all that shit took place a few months back. I
I
don't think
said
he's the first choice.
before all that much back, it was in it was June. When was futures like that? Futures like that was in June.
Now, futures like that was I think in May. It was
All
in
right.
it was in May. No, because it was in May. The beef between Drake and Kendrick heated up in May towards like the end of May and June. Because remember, Kendrick did for his birthday, he did the pop out show.
Okay.
He did the
But
pop up.
but even in May, my still stands. It's not that long ago. It just happened. Like, let's just say it just happened. Like, you performing. I think of the Super Bowl as the whole big production, and you gotta have all your ducks in a row. Like a headliner show at the Super Bowl, you do that months in advance of who got the ticket of your headlining show. I think you because your schedule got to be lined up with you performing at the Super Bowl too. They got as your act, they got to know, are you going to perform on this date? Like, do you have anything that will hinder you not performing at the Super Bowl? It got to be stuff like being booked at a Super Bowl got to be done months in advance.
Of course, it does. It is book months in advance. Well, I'm just saying, I feel like a certain beef definitely played a role.
You can
Kendrick is still one of the top dogs. He was hot after this beef.
He'll still
He
be
was
hot.
on another level of like thing. So
Hmm.
you may disagree. We may disagree to agree if this one record played a role in his selection of Super Bowl headline, but you know, it
I
is.
bet Eddie 50 that Not Like Us won't be performing at the Super Bowl. It won't.
Hey, you and Ed got that. You and Ed
Yeah.
have that bet, and
It
then
won't be performed.
you and Kev got the bet that Weezy's gonna perform because Kev feels like Weezy's gonna show up.
Which is stupid. I don't even know why he took me on that bet. But
If the
I
Not
said
Like
50.
Us situation
Stupid.
didn't take place, I think that was a possibility. But I again, I think we'd be looking at a different headline if there was no Drake Kendrick beat. But that's just my opinion.
Okay.
It is what it is. Let's get into TV. Power is back. The last hurrah for Power Book 2 Ghosts. The final episode. So we got what, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. We got 4 episodes left before.
It's five episodes. Like
No,
it's
episode 6 just aired. That's what I'm saying. Episode 6. I
yeah.
just watched episode 6, so we got 4 left.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Did you
Nah,
watch the episode?
honestly, John, no, I didn't see it.
Are you how up to date are you on the show? Are you behind?
I'm behind by one episode. I just didn't see that. I just
Oh,
see
so you ain't see it?
mid-season.
I
Yeah.
say it's a good mid-season premiere. Gets right to a lot of shit.
Like
A lot of
what
stuff.
was
A lot of
what
stuff
was the
goes
big
down.
thing?
I'm happy. I'm just trying to think how all this shit gonna end. That's what I'm thinking about. Like, damn, we only got 4 episodes left. I'm trying to think like how they gonna end all of this stuff, and like there's still so much stuff that we need answers for.
Like what? Like tell me what happened. There we go, Jen. Janet.
So what?
Tell me what happened. Like
A non
I don't
spoiler
know from that.
review. A non
Yeah.
spoiler review.
That's why I'm acting. I'm acting for spoilers. Like, let me go. Like,
Bro, you don't want to watch the episode?
I'm still gonna be watching the episode, John.
Oh,
I'm
I,
not
but
that
listen,
type
listen.
of
I don't
person
like
that
to. I
say
don't
do
like to
not
play
like
the
spoilers.
role of spoiler. But let's just give you main points.
Hmm I'm
Uh,
not that type of
what
guy.
what's
I'll
what's
still
norm
watch the
what's
show.
norm what's Anya.
Hmm
Tariq got some information out of Anya. You know, he's using that he's using her perfectly. Got some information out of Norman's daughter. So that's like I said, off that information, that still opens up a whole bunch of other shit. Like we gotta
Okay.
know. Straight. Effie almost got smoked. Uh, the Russians on the show got packed up by Carter's crew.
hmm
Uh, they threw Drew in jail.
How did Drew get what happened with Drew?
So basically, just the episode starts with Drew following Carter around,
Okay.
and you know, before you
Oh
know it,
shit! Then
Carter's behind him, letting him know like, "Yo, I know you're watching me." Well, he sent him a text message before that, and Drew turns around and sees him like watching him. But task force pulled up on them. Some stuff happened. The female cop in the group is Psycho. Trying to think. She has issues. Uh, I'm summarizing fast case. I'm trying to see if I'm skipping any points.
Mhm.
Braden is bugging out off the drugs.
Yeah,
They
the young
they
Tommy
get Zion up out of there.
Zion.
The
Oh,
drug dealer, the one that came and fought in the cage.
okay, yeah, okay. All right.
They get him up out of there. That scene's a little funny because what takes place in that scene. I'm gonna let you watch that, but the way he gets up out of there was like, what the fuck?
I gotta watch that. All right.
What else? And am I missing anything? I'm missing anything. No, no, Noma, Tyreek
Mhm.
get like a little truce thing going. So they're a little minor truce.
Good,
Kane
good.
Kane not really with that, and Diana get her ass beat.
Damn, Diane, pregnant Diana?
She gets her ass beat. That's how the episode. Actually, is that episode? Ends? Oh shit! I missed something. So listen, that's towards the end of the episode. I just don't remember chronologically which happened first.
Mm-hmm.
We get two major deaths, in
You
this
already
episode.
know Zion.
I told you the one,
Okay.
and you gonna have to watch to see the major death number two.
Okay.
There's two major deaths. I gave you one. I'm not gonna give you the other one. I gave you one.
All right.
But
All right.
Diana does get her ass beat, and then you watch the trailer, so her status is unknown as of right now. But she got her ass beat. Bad.
Okay. So the
Fucked
baby
up.
so the baby is Dunzo. I pretty believe since she got fucked up, the baby Dunzo. Mm.
That's I guess that's the theory everybody's trying to say is over for that, but we will see on next week's episode.
Okay.
But we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And Effie's foul. Effie said some foul shit when she
How
found
she
out
do?
that Tariq was the father. She said it right in front of them. She said she basically told in front of Tariq and Diana, she told Diana to get an abortion.
Effie be jealous, son. I
Yeah,
swear.
yeah. It's
Yeah, Effie
for
just
her to
jealous.
betray Tyreek all the time she betrayed him, and still something wrong with her.
Nah, she just because she just can't stand the fact that she love boy. and Tyree, they like each other, man. They love each other. That's why FEA
It might be a
his
little
whole
different.
shit.
It might be one-sided at this point.
Mhm.
She got him killed like maybe 3-4 times.
Yo, they're a bunch of damn high powered drug dealers. That's really what it is. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have to watch this show. I have to watch it. I'll set some time out to watch it. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Well, all right. Now, before we get into our now, let's get to some controversial news. A former New York official is accused of acting on behalf of the Chinese government. So, for a former aide to Governor Hoshu, that's how you say his name. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to mix. Oh, Hoshu. So Governor Hoshu's a former aide of hers is basically being charged or accused of being a spy for the Chinese government.
Man, politicians ain't shit. Man, that's
Sounds
all
like
it
some
is.
movie shit, right?
Politicians ain't shit. But what else is new? Like that is I feel like that is a double agent, and I think every state has one. Like, but
Oh, there's a double agent. There's a spy in every state. That's what you're saying.
yeah, the double agent. Your governors and politicians, they do what's best for themselves at the end of the day.
Hmm.
Like if we go come, somebody is coming with opportunity, like probably like because she's not being a spy for Chinese just out of like, there's definitely an opportunity there, and it's just is what it is. Like what does the findings entail? Like what would she be in the spot for? Like did it say?
Oh, damn. What? Clicked on an ad popped up. But yeah, it's all instances of proven guilty. But damn, that's some like I said, that's some movie stuff, espionage, working in that's some spy stuff, man. Craziness in New York. But now let's get into movie. Oh no, before we get into movies, viral. We have a viral moment that went viral. Um, Obviously, 50 did his $1 million worth of game interview.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
In that interview, you could say he took a not so subtle jab at Dame because they were talking
Oh,
about $1 million being enough, and
mhm.
he basically said Dame was like, was telling him $1 million is not enough, and then 50 went on to say in that same he was like, Dame told me $1 million is not enough, but look at Dame now, he got no money. So that led to Dame responding to him, and then Dame
Look,
goes on live.
dentures fall
Apparently
out.
his teeth fall out, stuff fall out, his mouth in the middle of the video.
Yeah, that's the funniest shit ever, bro. That shit is funny. Like how you dissing somebody and your teeth fall out, bro. Like nah. You just gotta take the
You
L
pop
at the
in
end of
shit,
the
and it's
day.
just that shit happens. It's like damn.
You just
And
gotta
of course, 50 seen it and continue to troll the situation.
yeah, you just gotta take the L if that happens to you. Like at the end of the day,
Yeah, right. At that point,
you
yeah.
dissing me, but your actual dentures fall out your mouth, bro. That shit was funny. Nah, but like I agree with 50 what he said on what he said, even though it was petty, but like I agree with like somebody just like if that actually happened. Oh, hold on, mom.
Yeah.
All right, cool. But what was, even though it was petty, like look how now he's broke now. But like when you coming up, like when you like come from the life how 50 was, be having $1 million is a lot. Like you can't just down, you can't, you as your Dame. Obviously your Dame, you was Rockefeller already. Like
Mm.
and Dame and you Biggs and Jay funded Rockefeller with your own money. So you looking, so and you're at a point where you're up. So you're looking at $1 million deal. Like, all right, you know you have way more money than that, but still you don't just like, this dude just got out of the trenches, and $1 million deal is a lot to him.
Mhm.
Like that shit, $1 million just don't pop out of nowhere. Like that shit
Yeah,
is
man.
$1 million life changes to some people.
Hey, $1 million right now? What? And
Shit.
right now?
Let
Shit.
me have $1 million right
That's what I'm
now.
saying. Shit.
I know we in the city, we in New York. I'm thinking because it's New York City, we probably won't, it won't go as far, but shit, I would love $1 million. Shit, $1 million get me on the right foot. Fuck that, yo. But like, but like, but like 50, but like I agree with 50 what you said, except for that. But 50 has to be petty with it. Now now look at Dame broke now. That was 50 just being petty. But
Yeah, of
the
course.
sentiment that he started out with was right. Like you can't just, you being Dame, you all right, you up, you got more than $1 million. You just cannot look at me like I'm just an artist made out of the trenches and I got $1 million deal. Don't tell me that what $1 million is nothing to me right now. Like, don't do that. Like, burst my bubble and like, you ain't, like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Mm-hmm. You watching the debate? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doing a little both, catch a little bit of it and still do. But yeah, man, it's it's unfortunate. I wouldn't say unfortunate. It was just a funny thing, talking shit, and some funny shit happened. And it's
Mm-hmm.
just the person he was talking shit to is not, gonna respond in the funniest way possible.
Yeah. You talk shit to 50, be ready for the bombs to be coming back.
All right, these past couple of years of the MCU we've gotten. Are you up to date with the MCU? Did you watch Deadpool,
Yeah, I
Wolverine?
saw Daredevil. Daredevil was a good movie. Like
Oh, you mean
that was,
Deadpool, Wolverine?
yeah, Deadpool movie was good.
All right, so basically, all right.
I love that movie.
So we had Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire,
Mm-hmm.
and they remember it's the third Spider-Man movie. They made their
Yeah.
return.
Mm-hmm.
In this multiverse stuff. Doctor Strange, we had a few appearances. We had Professor X and Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm just trying to name all like the characters that wasn't MCU that was from other from the
It
other
was
movie universe.
pre Marvel Cinematic Universe, but
Hmm.
like they were in the Marvel movies as
And
those
obviously,
characters.
Deadpool, Wolverine, we got a few characters
Mm-hmm.
from the pre-Marvel MCU, but apparently there's talks that they want to put Hugh Jackman and Tobey Maguire, basically two of the faces of the pre-Marvel era. Them two and Wesley Snipes, I would consider are like the faces of, well, the Mount Rushmore. I don't know who you put in that fourth slot, but it'll definitely
Pre
maybe
Marvel.
Patrick Stewart, Charles Xavier.
Yeah, you
There's a
got
Mount Rushmore of the pre-MCU days of all the Marvel
uh-huh.
movies. Wesley Snipes is definitely Blade was
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah.
one that started all of this. So
It was.
I would love to see him in another MCU movie. I think he deserves just maybe not too much, but a nice little. I liked
I
his
mean,
part in Deadpool, but
that shit is, honestly, with the whole multiverse on how they're doing it, like that's how it's really set up. Like it's gonna happen. Like I believe so.
just
Because
imagine a scene with Toby, Wesley, Hugh, and then throw in like some of like the top dogs of the MCU and whatever name I've missed, just all in one scene. You know how crazy that'd be?
it's
Toby,
not.
Hugh, look, Toby, Hugh, Wesley, let's just say it, Robert Downey, Chris
Mhm.
Evans was in Deadpool Wolverine, but he was Human
He
Torch.
was
But
he
imagine
was
him as Captain America in the scene. There's a lot of stuff we want to see.
Deadpool Wolverine was Torch, Human Torch in
Yeah,
Deadpool.
that's what I'm saying. He was a Human
Uh
Torch. He wasn't Captain America.
yeah.
I felt like that scene was cleverly done because
Hmm.
Deadpool was like, "Oh shit, it's Captain America," and he was like, "Oh, he's gonna say it, he's gonna say it," and then he did the flame
Flame
on.
on. Hmm. Nah, but it's definitely it's possible with the introduce of the whole Marvel Cinematic not what the fuck did I say? Multiverse.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, multiverse. They're definitely using that multiverse aspect to bring in all like the previous characters back. Like you can see it. You can see it. Like they did that just like you said they did with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in the last Spider-Man. And they did that and they were doing it in Doctor Strange and now they're doing it in Deadpool Wolverine. So you gotta think in the future there's gonna be like one big scene of like the all like previous MCU Marvel characters.
Mhm.
I
Well, they're
believe so.
working. There's the two new Avenger movies. But it was two. Yeah, we got the two new Avenger movies, and we got other stuff going. Trying
Mhm.
to think. One of the Avengers movies was what? Doomsday. I said Doomsday. Doctor Doom, the Doctor Doom one, and the other one
Mhm.
was what? Secret Invasion. Trying to remember the two Avengers movies.
It's not a secret, ain't like Secret War.
Is that what?
A Secret War, I believe it is something war.
Oh yeah, Secret War.
Hmm.
Let's see. Two two new Avenger movies upcoming. Just get the titles correct. Avengers Doomsday. Also, I was
Oh,
right. Avengers Doomsday, and then Avengers Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. There we go. I knew it
Those
was
are
two.
Secret Wars is probably gonna be the Super Bowl of all Marvel characters and shit. You're gonna see everybody, all the cameos, everything in Secret Wars. But shit, as a fan, sign me up. I'm with it.
Sign it up.
Now let's get back into music. A person we just talked about. Billboard's doing their top 25 pop stars of the 21st century, and they they're at number 19 right now. They haven't announced the full list yet. But
Hmm.
guess who they ranked number 21 of the top 25 pop stars
Who?
of the 21st century?
Who?
You want, I gave you a hint, but Lil Wayne was the 20 ranked number 21 of the top 25 pop stars of the 21st century.
How the hell you gave me a hint?
I
Yeah.
said we talked. I said let's get into music. We talked about him earlier.
Okay,
I literally said we talked
I
about him
didn't
earlier.
listen. I didn't listen to be honest. When you
But
said
yeah,
that.
he's number 21. Bruno Mars is number 20,
Okay.
which is
Which is what?
One Direction is 22. They ain't got 23 on here. Ed Sheridan's number 24. I think they just announced number 19. The BTS is number 19.
Yeah. Nah.
That's
Nah.
the Korean. That's the Korean pop group.
Yeah. Yeah. Korean pop was a big thing. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Which like what has been released? 25 through 19? That's all so far?
You said what? Yeah,
What has been
19.
released?
That's the furthest it went. They don't got the full list out yet.
Okay, 25 to
So what do
19.
you feel about Wayne's placement on this list?
Give me 25 down again.
Uh, let's try to get 25 to 20 to 19.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. Give me 1 second. Billboards, top pop artists of the 21st century. Let me just go to Billboard. Let's see. I'm going to the site.
You just had it on the screen, John.
What you mean? Nah,
You just
because
had
they doing it solo. They got it like on like they all got like a solo spot. So it's not like a full list.
all right.
Katy Perry is number 25. So Katy Perry's 25.
Okay.
Ed Sheeran's 24. One Direction was that's who is missing. One Direction is 22. Who's 23? That's who's missing. Bruno's 20, BTS 19.
I'm not mad at it. That seemed like a good list. I mean, Lil
Oh, Bad
Wayne,
Bunny's number 23.
Bad Bunny. Okay, okay, that is all right. I think Bad Bunny used to be like a. Nah, you said 21st century.
Hmm.
Bad Bunny is definitely there.
So
23.
those are the first artists off that list.
That's a credible list. I'm not mad at Lil Wayne being number 21. I mean, you got like outside of hip hop, you think like you got those big pop stars is the big pop stars. Like
Hmm.
the
So
people that are higher than
as the
Lil Wayne.
list plays out, we can have a full, a full on discussion about it. It also says honorable mentions. They mentioned Alicia Keys didn't make the list. They said Cardi
Mhm.
B didn't make the list. 50 didn't make the list. They considered their honorable mentions. Because remember,
Cardi B
21st
wasn't
century is
going.
from 2000 till now.
Cardi B wasn't going to make the list. I mean,
No disrespect to Cardi B, but
no disrespect.
she's one of the more bigger female acts of today. But there is a lot more people that should fill up a slot before they get to her.
Exactly. Like
Um, Now keeping it music, North Carolina man was using AI, and he got basically AI bots, and he earned himself royalties off AI music. So he was using AI to make music
mhm.
of top stars.
Yeah.
So he was streaming AI music, paying for bots, and he worked in a way where he was able to cash out $3 million in royalties. Oh no, my bad. $12 million in royalties.
Yo.
But
Yo, give me this. Give me this knowledge. I
got
want
caught
I
up in
want
the
to come.
game, man.
Yeah. $12 million in royalties. Like basically how basically how do you use the bots to cash out like that?
You use the bots to generate the views. That's how you get paid. It's based on viewership.
Oh,
So it
okay,
gives out
okay.
money. The bots run up the viewership, and after you
Mm-hmm.
reach certain markers and certain, depending on the streaming platform, depending on YouTube, Spotify, or whatever these platforms, how much they pay per certain views, he was able to generate enough to get $12 million in royalties. So I don't know that the select. I don't know how. I think they pay by 100,000. They start giving you money by 100,000. You start getting checks 100,000, two hundred
Mm-hmm.
thousand, 300,000. I could be wrong. I think they do about 1,000, and then after you get past that phase, they do it by the millions. I think I could be wrong, but then I think they do it by the millions. But shit, god damn, how long? You generated $12 million doing that shit. I just want to know how you got caught.
You know, like anything, like they gonna let you run up, but they ain't gonna let you get that far, bro. It's just what
Yeah, well, 12 million is a lot. So after a while, you kind of should have stopped a little ahead of that. But people be getting greedy.
that usually what happens. Usually what happens. Somebody, like somebody's watching you. Like they'll let you run up a certain amount of money, but it ain't gonna be endless.
You know what's crazy? He started this shit back in 2017. So streaming was streaming, but it didn't take off to the point to where it is now. Damn, so he was using AI back in 2017. Shit, man, technology. He tried to be low. He didn't stream too much. He did it like small doses.
Mm.
So it was just mad. It was mad shit. Damn. He had 1,000 bots basically, and each one streamed 636 songs daily.
Nah, but you say like before he got caught, like they actually like what he got arrested for it.
Yeah, he's facing 20 years in prison. Damn, they said in February he had over 4 billion streams. Since 2019, he had four. God damn, he was running it up and down. He found a loophole. Well, he didn't find. He found a crack in the system,
Yeah,
took advantage, but his ass about to be locked up. He's 52 years old, so I'm pretty sure that he might do 15 to 20, so he won't be out to the 70s. So,
five minimum. I don't think they'll throw the buck at him. Like he probably get like
he's taking money. They're gonna throw the book at him.
he probably
When
gonna
the
do
money, when
he
the money
probably gonna
is
do about 10.
involved, they take that shit seriously.
He probably gonna do about like
Mhm.
what, like 10.
Mhm.
Probably gonna do about 10.
Now, keeping it music, another announcement that had people up in arms. Beyonce was not nominated for a country music award.
What else do we expect from the country music awards? I mean, like I don't expect nothing less. Like honestly,
Okay, basically, you're not surprised she wasn't nominated.
I'm not surprised. Like it's a. I mean, like we know who Beyonce is to our world, but like, but like as like the country music awards, I don't think like she is not that big enough in that world to be like they don't view her as Beyonce in that.
They
In
don't
the
view
realm
that
of
a
in
viewer
the
as a
realm
country
of country
artist.
music, they don't view Beyonce as Beyonce. There's no beehive in country music. Like honestly, no beehive in country music. Like and get me wrong. Like well, I didn't listen to Beyonce country album because I'm not into country like that. But so I wouldn't have a stake in that. So because I never listened to the album to be honest with you. So but Beyonce in that world. So
But people up in arms saying get nominated. But it is what it is.
yeah, it is what it is. Honestly,
Mhm.
it is
Back
what
to
it is.
music. You're back to music. Back to the controversy. We talked about the Kendrick news. One person that wasn't a fan of the Kendrick news
Ooh.
was Birdman. Obviously, he tweeted out his feelings. Nicki even went on a Twitter rant about certain things that were said. I mean, not said, but based on how the events played out, the reason they're being picked. What's your overall thoughts on their stuff that they were saying?
They're really riding for their guy. Like obviously Wayne is they feel like Wayne should have been because it's in New Orleans. They want to give Wayne that respect. Like but I just feel like because they're riding for Wayne because that's their man. Like I wouldn't expect nothing less. I wouldn't expect nothing less from Birdman and Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj always go crazy, so you go crazy. But it is what it is. Like at the end of the day, like I'm not
Huh.
like you like isn't like what do you think about it, John?
Yeah, I agree. They go, but Birdman again. Birdman's from New Orleans.
Yeah, it's
He's
because it's
from he's from there, and he's let it be known. Like obviously Nicki, like I said, Weezy helped put Drake and Nicki in position to where they are successfully. So they
exactly.
will they will both gonna ride for Wayne. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
But Birdman being the fact that Birdman's from New Orleans, he knows. Like I said, I think if it was like a different tier of rapper or artist, Weezy at one point in time was the biggest artist in the game. It's what I'm trying to say. He's not like when we put rappers in tiers, he's on the high tier. When you're talking about overall accolades, achievements, or whatnot, he may not be as big as he once was, but
Mhm.
he's still, again, he's a rap icon who is originates from New Orleans. Every Weezy song you ever heard him rap, he's always rapping about New Orleans. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's
I
like he really put that region hip. Like if you're talking hip hop, he really put on for that region. Because when you're talking hip hop, it's obviously Cash Money, Birdman, Weezy, Master P, No Limit. That's like the known acts from New Orleans.
yo, but it's one thing that we all know because we grew up in hip hop and we're on the music scene, but that does not matter to the NFL Super Bowl. Let's just call it a spade a spade. That does not matter. like I'm
Well, Birdman said
we
they're gonna
all
put
we
some
all
respect
won
on it.
because is it yo and let's get this straight. Lil Wayne will have a Super Bowl performance. Like let's just say Lil Wayne, it's just not this year.
Nah, see, but this is like the storybook ending. This is scripted. It's New Orleans. You know what I'm trying to say? It's the fact that it's New Orleans. Maybe Wayne will still do it in the future, but it's not gonna be the same because New Orleans was available.
Come on, like let's just stop it. Like it's not that deep. It is not
This would be
that
like
deep.
I heard you. This would be like if they do a Super Bowl in Chicago in the upcoming future, and they don't pick Yeezy to do it.
Who? Yeezy? Oh, Kanye?
Yeah, what you gonna say then?
Yeah, I bet you if there was in Chicago and I bet there was in a Super Bowl in Chicago.
It's been
Um,
I think the last Super Bowl. It was a few years back. Let's see.
I believe it wouldn't be. I wouldn't believe it wouldn't be that big of a talk if there was a Super Bowl in Chicago coming up. As yeah,
Even
as
though they
God
want to
give
do
the
it in a
artist to
warmer,
perform.
they sticking to the warmer climate.
Yes, and honestly, yes. So while yeah,
Oh shit!
that's
Last
even
time the Super
double.
Bowl was in. Oh
That
man.
even devil's point. They will never do a Super Bowl in Chicago. It's too goddamn cold in February. Nah, it snow piling up. Nah, they will
Oh,
never
Chicago.
do a
You know
Super
what's
Bowl in
crazy?
Chicago.
Chicago has never Chicago Bears has never hosted a Super Bowl.
I don't blame them. Why would you? I do not blame it.
All right, now I want the full list.
You guys like when they came to New York a couple years back, they never did a cold
Well,
climate after that
technically,
again.
it wasn't New York.
Jersey, all right, it wasn't Jersey, but still the same still stands. They never
So
did.
basically, Chicago, Green Bay, Philly, Buffalo, New England, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Kansas City, and Denver have never hosted a Super Bowl.
Green Bay hosted the Super Bowl. What you talking about? Ice
Oh
Bowl.
shit! There's 15. Baltimore, Buffalo, Charlotte. That's where the Panthers play. Chicago, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Denver, Green Bay, Kansas City, Foxborough,
Cold ass
Patriots hometown,
climates, bro. It's
Philly, Pittsburgh, Seattle, Nashville, and I don't know Landover.
Landover, Michigan.
Who plays it? That's the Lions.
Yeah, Landover is a town in Michigan. Is not Detroit. Is
But
Michigan.
that's what and I'm saying. So the Lions don't play in Detroit; they play in Landover. That's what I'm asking. I always thought they played in Detroit.
Yeah, I always thought they played in Detroit. I never Landover. What? Nah, the Lions play in Detroit. But but cold weather climates, bro. There will never be a
Oh, that's the
Super Bowl in
Commander
Chicago.
Stadium,
Huh?
Landover, Maryland.
Oh, oh, Landover, Maryland.
Yeah, they. That's what I'm saying. Detroit plays in Ford Field in Detroit.
Okay, cool.
The Commanders play in FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
Um,
I was like, damn, you confused me for a second. So don't you know it's funny? All those states is be brick in the wintertime, so it makes sense. But
makes
shit,
sense.
well, you know it's crazy? With all that shit, New York still got it technically because even though it's in New Jersey, it's technically still New York. Ain't that crazy, Drew?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Shout out to the greatest city in the world, right? New York City.
Yeah, shout out to New York because it's New
And even
York
with
is
that,
New
they
York.
still got it. Motherfuckers know it's brick. They still got it.
Mm-hmm. And to me, the guys actually it was actually a nice Super Bowl that day. Like it was actually in the 50s. So that Super Bowl was actually cool.
But we shall see how it all plays out. But if they do a Super Bowl in Chicago and it's for the first time, And they don't
Yeezy ain't performing.
call Ye. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yo, I don't even know why you brought this whole topic up. You yay stand. That's what you are. Yay stand.
Dev will agree with me on that one. But yeah, maybe not the Wheezy one, but with yeah.
Oh, please.
But now let's get into our
Devin ain't agreeing with your yay stand
you
Johnny.
shall see he's not here. So now let's get into our closing segment.
Mhm.
Well, we're gonna end this season with a Fab Four, and this episode's Fab Four will be in honor of James Earl Jones.
None
So
other.
we're gonna be picking our four favorite roles from James Earl Jones.
Okay. Let's round it off, Johnny.
So my number four is him in Coming to America. That is my number 4.
Damn. Can I because damn it. It's drive like we can't pick everyone's
You said
because
what?
Coming to America is my shit.
Yeah, man. King,
Coming,
man.
bump your shit, John. Coming to America is my
Was
shit.
it
Damn.
King Zamunda? No, King
Yeah.
Jake Jaffa. There we go. King Jake Jaffa. They was from Zamunda. Jaffe Jaffe Jaffa. He was King Jaffe Jaffa.
Mo-
That's my number 4. What's your number 4?
Man, we coming straight heavy hitters. Mufasa, Lion King.
Mufasa at number 4.
I just no order. No
So you
order.
just naming stuff, but I'm putting mine in order.
You actually putting yours in order?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. Since damn, then I gotta put mine in order and I got
That's the Fab 4, man. Just put it in order.
because no,
All right,
because
listen,
I want to
I'll do my 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you
Mhm.
could put after you hear my 4, 3, 2, 1, you can put yours in however order you see fit.
Yeah, because to be honest though, Coming to America is in mine too. Like we can pick each other. We can pick each other.
Yeah, it's no bond against what you picking.
Oh, okay,
It's just
cool.
it's not how we in the OSA when we do certain lists. It's like when there's if I pick them, you can't pick them. No, it's just
Oh, okay,
whoever's your favorite.
cool. All right. That's all I wanted to know. All
So
right.
I'm gonna finish my list, and then you fix your however you order. So at number 4, I said Coming to America.
Mm-hmm.
At number 3, this was this probably won't be, maybe I don't think it'll make it most people's Fab 4. They probably pick
Mm-hmm.
other roles because he has so many other roles. When his role in Roscoe Jenkins and my guy Martin Lawrence. I
That's cool.
I,
That's
I, I
cool,
fucked with
Johnny.
that movie heavy.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite movies. I fucked with
Mm-hmm.
that movie heavy, Roscoe Jr., Roscoe Sr. So that's my number 3. And number 2 and 1 is basically obvious. It's just the order you put them in. At number 2, you mentioned it, Mufasa. The
That's my
legendary voice of Mufasa. And then number 1, Darth Vader. Come on now.
okay.
He was Darth
Okay.
Vader. So that's my order of my 4 of my favorite roles from James Earl Jones.
Okay. So we got all right. So mine's is his role in mine's is number 4, his role in Field of Dreams. I really like that movie when I was growing up. So that's definitely a top one of his roles. Then you got coming to then you got no Star Wars is my number 3.
Okay.
Star Wars number 3, Dark Vader. Then you got number 2 Coming to America. Then you got number 1 Mufasa in Lion King.
What was your number
That's
4 again?
My number 4 is his role in Field of Dreams.
Okay, all right. Shit, he was in the Sandlot as well.
Mm-hmm. I never watched Sandlot, to be honest with you.
Never watched Sandlot?
Nah, I never watched
That's
Sandlot.
crazy. So that's a classic, bro. You gotta watch it.
All right. Yeah, I got some movie to watch.
No, you definitely got. It's no baseball movie, but it's about younger kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. You never watched Sandlot.
Nah, I never seen it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But may he rest in peace. That is our, that's our Fab Four. That being said, that's a wrap on this brand new episode of Another City Opinion podcast. Your boy John, my guy Drew, and we
What's up?
are out.
Later.